Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom also to the Akim pushing his word in sincerity and in truth, and to the speckled bird across the four corners of the world, and to the few sisters who are listening to you. I say Shalom. I'm the brother Hadashah from the GMS Chicago camp, coming back at you with another lesson. And Lord willing, it be an edifying lesson. As you can see, the title of the lesson, it's going to be something along the lines of, there's nothing wrong with being a role player in this truth. And in this truth, certain guys, they start to get caught up. They start to get caught up in this idea of wanting to be the leader, wanting to be the top guy, wanting to be in this top position, when the position they're already in, you could already shine in that position, man. You see, and really, I wanted to make this video to really emphasize, there's nothing wrong with being a role player in this truth, man. There's nothing wrong with having, a position where you're on camera duty or holding the sign or, reading for a brother, or so on and so forth, man. There's nothing wrong with none of those things, you see, and there's no reason to get bitter about it either. Something that the elder Benji always says, the elder Ratazawanya, right? He always says there's no big I's and little U's. All right, so the first scripture I want to start off with is 1 Corinthians 12 and 14. It says, "For the body is not one member, but many. If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? And if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? If the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling?" It says, verse 18, "But now has God set the members, every one of them, in the body, as it has pleased him." So, look, man, don't get caught up in this idea of wanting to be this part of the body or wanting to be in this position or wanting that position. Look, man, the Lord has set every one of us in the body as it has pleased him, man. If you're the foot, be the best foot you could be, man. If you're the hand, be the best hand you could be, man. And what I'm really trying to say is, if you're in a position where you might think that it's a role player position, such as being on camera duty or so on and so forth, look, man, I would damn near say that that's not even a role player position. That's a very crucial position, because you're recording the camp. You're literally on camera duty, man. That's a heavy position, man. All right. And as you further read this chapter, it's going to go into it. But look, man, it says, I'm gonna skip to, I'm going to keep reading, actually. It says, verse 19, "And if they were all one member, where were the body? But now are they many members, yet but one body." So, look, man, we're all part of the same body. And that's what really matters, man. What matters is the fact that we're actually part of the body, that we're actually part of the ministry, man. Certain guys start to fall out because they want this top position and they start to imagine themselves in that position. Look, man, don't worry about that stuff. Just be faithful over the little that the Lord gave you, man. And look, there used to be a guy in GMS Chicago, and this guy would always want to speak. Always. His problem was that supposedly we didn't let him talk. But this isn't about you, man. This isn't about letting you talk or letting anybody. Look, man, this is Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai's show, man. And whoever the Lord wants to put the spirit on at camp to speak, they're going to speak, man. And if the elder is talking, you're not supposed to be cutting them off, man. That's another thing, too. This guy would always, he was so hot. He was so hot to be the top guy, he would cut off the elder. You're not supposed to do that, man. That shit is out of order, bro. If the elder is speaking, and these are elders that have been doing this for 15, man, bro, a long time, bro. And you want a position over them? Get the fuck out of here. And then another thing, too, This guy didn't even finish his role, man. He didn't even finish his role. He was emotional that he could never speak at camp. And every time he would speak at camp, it would just be off, man. He will break down the scripture wrong. Just completely go off on the breakdown, throw off the whole spirit about what we were originally going into at camp. Don't get caught up in this idea of wanting to be in a top position, man. All right? Be content that you're even part of the body, bro. That you're a hand, that you're a foot, that you're a wrist, you're a ear. Whatever position that you are in the body, man, just play that position, man. Be faithful over the little that the Lord gave you, man. All right? It says, verse 21, and the eye cannot say unto the hand, I have no need of thee, nor again the head to the feet, I have no need of you. Nay, much more those members of the body which seem to be more feeble are necessary. You see? So there's nothing wrong with being a role player in this truth, man. There's nothing wrong with being in a position where, you're not the top guy. That's okay, bro. You don't have to be the top guy. All right? You don't want that position that the elders are in, man. You don't know what the brothers are dealing with. You don't know what those brothers have to deal with on a daily basis being in that position, man. Just be content with what you got, man. If you're holding the sign, bro, be the best sign holder ever, man. People are walking by, show them the sign. If you're on camera duty, make sure you're catching, you're actually capturing which brother is speaking, and you're actually on camera duty engaging, right? If you're speaking or reading, make sure you read with enthusiasm, bro. There's nothing wrong with being in these positions, man. All right? It says that the parts who seem to be more feeble are necessary. All right? For example, you have eyelashes, right? Somebody might think that eyelashes are not that important. Somebody might think that eyelashes are not that much of an important part of your body. But eyelashes literally protect your eyes from, debris or other things going into it, man. It's a very crucial part of the body, right? Or your ligaments. You need your ligaments to be able to move, man. All these different little parts of the body, man, they're very necessary for your body to function. How much more brothers in this truth, man. Everybody in this truth, everybody that's part of the ministry, they all bring something to the table, man. They all bring something of value. So don't ever think that just because you're in a position that you're in, that you don't bring anything to the table, man. We all contribute something, man. All right? There's nothing wrong with being in a role player position, man. All right? It says verse 23. Hey, look at look at the position, of the bulls, man. I'm gonna explain it in nigga terms so that niggas could get it. When the Bulls were playing, right? Dennis Rodman was one hell of a fucking role player, man. He was catching all the rebounds. He was diving for the fucking ball, man. He was going crazy. All right? If you look at his rebounds next to his points, it's just like, man. But the rebounds, the fact that he played his position, he was a very crucial role player, man. He was getting the rebounds. And that's crucial, man. All right? Your position is crucial, man. No matter how big or small it may be, man. Like the elder says, there's no big I's and little U's. We all, look, man, collectively, we're all part of the same body and we're all working towards the same goal, man. Don't be worried about, I want to be in this position and that. No, bro, don't worry about that, man. It says, verse 23, and those members of the body which we think to be less honorable, upon these we bestow more abundant honor, and our uncomely parts have more abundant comeliness. You see, we bestow more abundant honor. on these parts, man. Because look, man, it's very, very important to be a cameraman. It's very, very important to read for a brother. It's very crucial to be in these positions, man. Don't think that just because you're in that position that it doesn't matter. It does matter, bro. It matters very, very much. A lot. All right? It says verse 24, for our comely parts have no need, but God has tempered the body together, having given more abundant honor to that part which lacked, that there should be no schism in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another. You see? And that's really what it's about, man. We're all fighting for the same penny. We're all fighting towards the same thing, man. All right? And look, we're supposed to have the same care one for another and take care of each other, man. Look out for each other. Rebuke, exhort, you know. Hey, sharpen each other up, man. That's what we're here for, man. To build each other up. All right? And look, man, there's nothing wrong with being in a role player position, man. There's nothing wrong with that. All right? It says verse 26, and whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it. Or one member be honored, all the members rejoice with it. Now ye are the body of Mashiach, and members in particular. You see? So we all have our particular office. We all have our particular piece of the puzzle that we could bring to the table, man, that's making it all come together. You see? So your position does matter, man. No matter how big or small you may think it is, it's a very, very crucial part of the body, man. Very, very crucial. And we need you, bro. We need you. All right? Don't think that we don't need you. We need you, bro. All right? And don't get prideful about your position either, man, because we're just unprofitable servants, man. This is our duty to do. We have to do this. This is our duty. The Lord has called us into this truth, man. And whatever position the Lord has called you in, you better play that position like it's, look, man, with your, like it says in Deuteronomy, we have to serve the Lord with all our heart, mind, and soul and strength, man, with everything that's in us, man. All right? Every part of the body is important, man. Don't think that your part of the body isn't. All right? Every part of the body counts, man. All right? And also too, when you're faithful over the little things, I wanted to get this, right? Because it says right here, Luke 19:12, it says, and he said, therefore, a certain nobleman went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and to return. And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come. So that's what we're supposed to be doing right now. We're supposed to be occupied. We're supposed to be working. We're supposed to be edifying and feeding the flock, putting up these lessons, going out to teach. We're supposed to be busy, man. All right? We're supposed to be faithful over the things that the Lord has given to us. It says, but his citizens hated him and sent a message after him, saying, we will not have this man to reign over us. And it came to pass that when he was returned, having received the kingdom, then he commanded these servants to be called unto him, to whom he had given the money, that he might know how much every man had gained by trading. Then came the first, saying, Lord, thy pound has gained 10 pounds. And he said unto him, well, thou good servant, thou hast been faithful in a very little, thou have thou authority over 10 cities. So what is it saying, man? Look, the Lord gave look, we're supposed to be occupied till the Lord comes back, and when he comes back, he's gonna want his money, man. And if you were not flipping his talents, if you were not flipping his money, if you weren't out there pushing this word, then what do you think is going to happen to you, man? You're going to get judged. The Lord is going to want his money back. And look, whatever position that the Lord put you in, you have to be faithful over that little, man. All right? Your pound is supposed to gain more pounds. You see? It says thy pound has gained 10 pounds. So that guy was busy, man. That guy was out there doing what he was supposed to be doing. He was occupied till the Lord came. You see, he was flipping the money. So at the Lord's return, he's able to give give the Lord more. You see? And because he was faithful over that very little, now he has authority over 10 cities, man. Over a lot. You see? So don't worry about, what your position, your position right now, most likely, I'm just speaking as a man, is not permanent, man. You might be in a lower position right now in this ministry, but in the kingdom, who knows what position you could be in a higher position, man. All you have to do is be faithful over the little that the Lord has given you, man. If the Lord gave you 1 talent, you better flip that 1 talent, man. The Lord gave you 2, 3, 4, 5 talents, man. You better be acting like it, man. And you better be pushing those talents, man. Increasing the Lord's money, man. And not getting prideful about it either, man, because we're unprofitable servants. All right? It's not, look, man, we're here to work. We're not here to be worried about wanting the top guy position and wanting to be this and what. Look, don't worry about that, bro. The fact that we're even part of the body is very heavy within itself. The fact that we're part of the ministry, the fact that the Lord imparted unto you a gift of the Spirit, man, whether it be being a teacher or an apostle or a help or whatever, man, you're part of the body, man. You have to rejoice in that, man. In the fact that you actually understand this word. In the fact that you actually know the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and that you're around brothers that have the best interest at heart for you, man. That will actually tell you good advice. That are looking out for you, man. That want the best for you, man. Those are the brothers that you're around, and you're over here worried about the position you're in, man. Get the fuck, no, man. Don't worry about that stuff, man. Do not worry about that stuff. Just be happy that you're here, man. I'm happy I'm here, man. Don't know. I'm good. I'm good in where I'm at. The water, and if I'm gonna keep working, and if the Lord increases me, whatever it may be, well, that's up to the Lord, man. But I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep putting up these lessons. I'm going to keep feeding the flock. I'm going to keep going out to teach. I'm going to occupy till he comes, man. Because that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be busy. Hands on deck, plowing. That's what we're supposed to be doing right now, man. Not looking back, not doing none of that. All right? So whatever position the Lord put us in, just grind those talents out, man. Grind it out. All right? Lord willing, I'm making sense, man. There's no shame in being in a role player position, man. All right. So with that, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Ruach the honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom and Abba.